Alright, this is the trade recap. I just recorded the last part of the video you're gonna see after this recap, where I just literally requested my first payout. So that's why you see the balance. That I already took it out, and here it is. I just took this out, and now waiting for the funds to be approved, I guess, in the whole process. I don't know how long this is gonna take, but and we're going into the weekend, so we'll see. But yeah, let's get into the trade. Don't want to make it too long. The last part's already like 5 minutes, so all right, I'm about to turn on executions. I'm about to warn you. Okay, the trade itself, it was my setup, it was my trade, but like the way I was like managing it, yeah, okay. At this point, okay, I think at this point I was trailing my stop loss, because at this point it was like 150, so I was like, let me secure my winning day, and so now I have a payout day. But yeah, I think it kept going down and down, and I think it just kept trailing it. I honestly forgot. Okay, I went right here. Yeah, I think I trailed it right here, and then after I got stopped out in profit, I just started like scalping so I can catch some more. I was gambling, but yeah, that's just simple. I was just basically gambling, trying to catch a few more dollars, trying to catch like 50 more dollars, trying to get to 3K, and I actually got to 3K, but I was being greedy. I take full responsibility. This is just transparent. I got to like 3K balance, and then yeah, just kept. I was down like $30, and then I just kept doing it. I don't know if they have it under here. I don't know, but yeah, I was just being greedy. And if I would have held this trade till my actual TP, I was risking $500 right here. If I just 1.7 R, I would have had 890, and I think my account's balance was at 260, something like that. Bro, I would have had a $1,500 payout, and I would have been left with a $2,000 drawdown. So, but I mean, it's something to learn off of, but also, I mean, this is the first payout. Like, can you blame me? So, I was just trying to get my winning day and then get a good amount of balance, get to that 3K. And that's where I should have stopped, but I kept going, so that's not going to happen in the future, because I'm not chasing anything in the future. This, I was chasing it, because, I mean, this is the first payout. So, coming into the day, we ended up dumping pre-market, taking out this drawn liquidity, taking out this low, both indexes. We can go full screen. And then, yeah, I was looking at the 4 hour. I saw this 4 hour fair value gap that we were respecting. At the time, it looked like we were gonna close below, so I was just depending on what we were gonna do with this fair value gap, we were gonna respect it, disrespect it. I was trying to look out for that. Eventually, it didn't really, quote unquote, matter, I guess you can say. Yeah, just market started pumping, market open. We had 9 AM news today. That's pretty high impact news. Nothing really crazy though. This is the red line right here. So I waited for that to drop to even take a trade if I found anything. And market was just really pumping, just going in one direction, not really doing anything, just doing that. Market open, pumped, and then we dumped. We still have liquidity, so I was like, maybe we can catch a short. Obviously gonna wait for news to drop and see, but it just kept pumping. Eventually we hit this high on both indexes. Yeah, over a month ago, or less than a month ago, we hit that high, and then we reacted off that. I mean, we're just chopping straight, like, ranging from this area, and Same goes for the S&P 500. And so I was like, yeah, probably not going to be a trading day. It is what it is. But, you know, like that tends to happen. It eventually sometimes gives us an opportunity. So I was still looking at the chart. At this point, it's 9:30. I see a 5-minute S&T. I'm like, okay, got a liquidity sweep, 5-minute S&T. And I wanted to see more 5-minute confirmation. So I wanted to see a break of structure on the 5-minute and IFVG. But we got a break of structure, so that's 2 confirmation confluences. And then we get equilibrium filled from these highs, these range highs, from these range lows. Price comes in, hits equilibrium, we get a nice reaction. This is really what gave me confidence, is this displacement candle. We're getting clear reactions and displacement out of this after tapping into equilibrium, invalidating this fair value gap, and closure below equilibrium. Like, that was perfect. I was like, bet, I accept the risk, I'm going to take this trade. I like it. And yeah, this was my entry. My TP was based on this 15-minute gap right here, unfilled 15-minute gap. I really like that TP. Yeah, I think my break-even point was this unfilled 5-minute gap. If we were really gonna go lower, we're gonna run through that 5-minute gap. If not, we're just gonna tap it and then, break even, which I kind of learned from PV trading. That's part of his like mech mono or whatever. I don't trade that, but I watched the video on it. I wasn't watching it to try to change my strategy. I watched this probably a couple weeks ago too, so it's not anything really recent. But yeah, I like that approach, because if we really want to go lower, we're just gonna run through it. And yeah, but if it ends up just tapping it and then reversing, then it's whatever. We get stopped at a break even. But yeah, I mean, it just kept dumping, and it was just like a relief to see we were automatically already in profit and above that $150 for that winning day. So I think I already explained whatever. So really I caught I don't even know. It's just obviously way less than a 1-to-1. I caught a 0.6 R, so basically right here. I mean, in the future I'm not gonna do that, but just trying to get a payout. And yeah, I went all the way to this low. Is this an hourly? Nah. Damn, I went all the way down to this low. Could have caught almost a 3R, a $1,500 day, potentially a 2K payout, but I'm gonna take what I can get. All glory goes to God. Thank you so much. Thankful for everything. Filled with gratitude. That's basically the trade recap. Next week is finals week for me, and yeah, Monday is no news Monday, so I'm not gonna be expecting much. I'm gonna be available, but Tuesday I have a 7:30 final. Now, I said in the last video, or a couple videos, don't plan on trading, but my final's at 7:30, so if I finish, in a good amount of time, before 8:30 or a little after, because I don't even start looking to take a trade until that macro hits 850. So if I'm finished before 8:30, then I'm gonna be looking to trade that day. Wednesday, FOMC, I'm not gonna trade. Thursday should be good. Friday should be good. So potential 4 trading days next week for me. I can't remember the last time I traded 4 times in a month. 4 times in a week. So that happened this week. It's been a while. So yeah, that's about it. This video is going to be about 15 minutes long, I think. Kind of average, but wonder if it updated. Maybe updates later today, who knows. God bless. And oh yeah, the plan, I don't know what the plan is. I don't know if I should you know, scale up and buy more accounts right now, or like just keep this XFA, try to milk more payouts as I can, and then whenever if I blow this account, then scale and then buy more accounts. I don't know if I should buy the accounts right now or what, because after that first payout, that second cycle makes it way more easier, because at least, well yeah, but it's way more easier if your drawdown's at 2K, because like I said earlier, or in the second part of the video, anything you make above 2K is really like extra profit. And then anything above 2K, you can start risking more. So hypothetically, let's say my drawdown, I left it with 2K, right? Let's say if I made $500 on a trade. Let's say I hit 1-to-1. I'm gonna be risking 500 because that's a quarter of 2,000. So let's say I hit a 1-to-1, risking 500. My account's gonna be this, right? Now I can up my risk to this. So let's say I hit, so my account balance is at 2,500 right now. Let's say I hit a 1-to-3. That's not high at all. I just got an email. I just made that. Plus, this is my account balance now. Like, if I really wanted to, this is 2 winning days. I could really scale or start decrease my risk to secure a payout. But let's say, you know, I want to risk more. Now, this is a quarter of my drawdown. Let's say I win another trade, hitting a 1-to-4. Let's go 5. I just made $1,200 in a day on one trade. What is my account balance at? 33. My account balance, I can really just scale down and try to get the winning days. I just secured a 2.5K payout. Wait, no, because what is 50% of this? Yeah, I just secured this amount of payout. Considering if I get the winning days, the 2 left winning days. So instead of like the first payout, when you get your XFA, you're not gonna have to worry about, or you do have to worry about, like trying to build it up to 2K and then like get to a reasonable payout amount. So that's why people say build it up to 4K so you can take 2K out and have 2K buffer. But with that second payout cycle, if you leave your account at 2K, all you really need to make is 2 more thousand in order to get another 2K payout out. So I mean, in my case, that's not the case for me. But I'm just saying, like, ideally. But I mean, it still applies. I mean, I'm only a little over 500 away from 2K, so I can really just build it up again and then request a payout, and it could take way less time. I got this XFA I started my first trade on this XFA. It was 2 weeks ago. It took me 2 weeks to get a payout. So imagine how long it could take, you know, for me to build up to a certain amount. I'm yapping. I need to get off the charts, touch some grass and drink some water. So, thank you. And thanks for tuning in, whoever's watching. If no one's watching, then I'll be watching. Enjoy the last part of the video. I'll be requesting the payout, and I said this in the end of the I said this in the end of the second part of the video, but always, God bless. Forgot to mention that I did take this on the live as well. Show the P&L, I guess. 370, 371 right there. And yeah, okay, this is what the trade should have looked like if I didn't like close early and do all that. So I think I overall got a better entry. Yeah, I entered first on the top step, and I got a better entry on that. I think I entry right here 805, got an entry right here 800, so 5 points different, which kind of makes a difference when you're on the NASDAQ and price is fluctuating way more faster than on the ES. So yeah, I had to take profit at the same area. This 15 minute gap right here, unfilled 15 minute, and had a break even right here, which was a unfilled 5 minute gap. Yep, unfilled 5 minute gap, and it was almost a 1-to-1, a little less than a 1-to-1. Oh, I lied, but I still like that break even point. When I went 2 contracts, was risking the same amount, like honestly less than 250. I think it might be time to up my risk on the live. I'll see. I'll still think about it. And yeah, beautiful execution. Same, marking out the same thing. Broke structure, equilibrium, and entry. IFVG. Yeah, just forgot to mention that. I just set up my account. I think that's everything. I just click submit and then it's going to do it. So my account right now is 2971. So half of that, 71.87 divided by 2. It's about 1485, but for some reason on my dashboard it's saying my account balance is at 2969. So I'm requesting 1484, and yeah, let's click submit. Let's see. There we go. My first, and I just got an email. Payout request submitted. Right there. Thank you for submitting your payout request and congratulations on your success. Your team is processing the payout now. Hi Tristan. Congratulations on your payout request. Obviously we got to get approved and stuff. We'll see how fast all of this takes, but wow. All glory to God, man. Can't do it without him. I do it for him. I do everything in life that I do. Oh, wow. What a feeling. I don't know if I'm going to add this to the beginning of the video or after I do the trade recap. This is not the RR I hit. I'll explain everything in the video. But damn, oh, I already got taken out. Look at that. Already got taken out. So the plan is to, if I feel confident, just risk 500 still. It would take me about 3 trades to lose in a row in order to blow this XFA. Or I can risk a quarter of this, which would be 370, which is not that bad either, because ideally I would want to have been at about 3.5 on the account, take 1.5 out, have 2K in drawdown, because after that really you can start risking a lot. You're at the $2,000 threshold, so anything above that is really just extra profit, and then you can just start risking more. But you know, I'm fine with this it's the first payout ever, and I was trying to just get the payout, get the winning day, and yeah, that was really it. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. If this is the end of the video, then yeah. Let me. I'm gonna put this at the end of the video. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna put this at the end of the video. It's been a long time coming. I bought my first Top Step combine about a year ago, and literally exactly a year. Like last November, and around this time I started trading prop firms, and it's been a year, man, of trying to get a payout, trying to get it funded, and I really have no words. It's just all the time and dedication. It's paid off so far, and I just gotta keep it going. Can't get complacent, can't get satisfied. This is just the first one, and it's what I need to keep going. This is the little motivation that you get from the success. You can't let it affect you negatively. You just have to keep your head down and keep working, and yeah, it's a great feeling. I don't even remember if I said I'm gonna put this in the beginning or the end of the video. I think I said the end, but yeah, I'm gonna keep this part of the video short, and I don't know how long the payout is gonna take. I'm sure I'll get the request, or I'll get the notification on Wise when Top Step has actually, I haven't even signed in. But anyways, I'm in this part of the video. I guess this is the end of the whole video, so God bless, man.